Hey there, Scrapper Names fans. How are we all? I have a new process video, obviously, a Project Life spread for you today. This one is for my niece's album that I'm making for her, and it is called The Many Faces of Thea, which you will see from the pictures. You can see why I've called it that. Just some snaps of when she was a lot younger than what she is now. She's about 8 months old now. My God, how time flies. So these are from her early days, somewhat. So I am just using a pocket page that those square ones are, I think, 4x4, and then you've got your 3x4s in the middle. I've used some mix of pattern papers as well as some of the baby girl, whatever it's called, Project Life kit, mini kit. Yeah, and some of these are from my Kitaholic kit. So those stickers I just used came in my newest Kitaholic kit for December. They're quite cute, actually. I like them. So they're sort of that gold fall look with a bit of colour on them as well. And these are the Chasing Dreams puffy stickers. Is that what they're called? Puffy stickers? Yeah. So I'm just using some of those to finish my title card. And I've used that pattern paper I've used there for the title card is from just a scrap piece I had lying around of the Bohemian Dream Cocoa Vanilla collection. I love that pattern paper. It's absolutely gorgeous. Alright, so what you can see here is my little tray of goodies from my Kitaholic kit this month. So I'm just picking out some of the printables that came in that are exclusive to the kits to do this card, which I don't do a lot of embellishing, and I think I found that a little bit tricky, but yeah, so this one, I love this face. She's so little. She's so cheeky now. I've just put, oh, who's farted, because that's what it looks like. Who stinks? And I think, let me grab, I actually have the layout here if I haven't put it away yet. And that little banner arrow piece says, yeah, real life. Oh, I do have that, yeah. I have another bit of the printable there in the corner that you can see, that circular pale coloured piece with a little love heart in the middle. I'm just going to jot the date down on that. And that is all. So how is everyone? I myself have hit a bit of a scrappy mojo. I mean, it is only Tuesday when I'm doing this voiceover, but I had a bit of a scrap afternoon on Sunday as a bit of relaxed time, and it's just got me rolling, and I've got a heap of videos filmed, and I'm just going through editing and voiceovering, so I've got the rest of this week sorted and next week. So I am cheering, and yeah, my mojo is just kicking in. I've been able to do, so last night I actually sat down and actually finished a layout. I wasn't planning to finish it, but I ended up just rolling with it, and it just happened. I did one today, even this morning before I started work, which was crazy stuff. Actually, no, I started that and then finished it at break time, at lunchtime. So yeah, it's all happening. So I've just sat down here. It's late in the afternoon, and kids are playing, children sleeping. So I've just started looking at what I'm going to do next. So, and then I thought I'd better do this voiceover, so it is done. Now I'm just using my pen, my white Uniball pen here, just to write on this photo. Because the picture is a face and it takes up most of the paper, the photo, I didn't want to embellish it too much. I couldn't really find a label that would fit without cutting off, cutting into sort of the picture itself. So I've just used my pen to write a bit of journaling on there. And I'm just using some little tiny word pieces. They're not stickers because they came in the printables, but whatever. To just, add a little pop down the corner there. Nothing too major, so it doesn't take away from her beautiful face. But yeah, and it says loved and cute. And I do pop the date in the top corner here with the pen. Not that pen. I had all the dates written on the back of the photos when I printed them. Excuse me, sorry. I don't know what's going on with my throat. I cannot seem to get it clear. So that's what I was looking at then. She looks so little. So cute. So cute. She's a beautiful girl. Right, so just adding, I was not going to originally plan to do anything with this filler card, but I changed my mind and I'm just adding that wood veneer piece and another little cut apart piece. Oh, and some acrylic shapes actually. Jumping ahead. Spoil the ending for you. These are all from the Kidaholic kits from this month as well. I wanted to try and use some of that, get into that. And I wasn't sure what to really put. It's always the way. I get a new kit and there's always so much. And I'm like, oh, what do I do where? Where am I going to use? I want to use it all. I don't want to use it all. So this cut apart didn't come in it. I've brought that separately. So I think the cut apart I cut there, it says beautiful. Excuse me. I contemplated whether or not to colour the wood veneer in. It was a thought process. It sort of was always my go-to, colouring the wood veneer either with just gelatos or watercolours. I didn't, and I have done a few now where I haven't. I've just left that wood look to the page or piece or whatever. I can't see that, but that's a bit of pattern pink paper just popping behind that, just to get that to step up off the white background there as well. So anyway, back to what I was saying. I do hope that, you might have been able to find some scrappy space of late. I know it's the busiest time of year for most. I know for us it's hectic with birthdays and babies coming and early Christmases and things like that. But hopefully you get a chance to sit down and even document some of those memories or like me, past memories. I've got my album ready. You would have potentially seen my album cover video the other day. So I have it sitting there, but I've run out of ink in my photo printer, so I have to wait till I can get in and get some more, which should only be in the next few days, hopefully. And then I will start into my Christmas memory album, is what I'm calling it. I'm not doing it daily. I'm doing it just for Christmas stuff. Oh, yeah. So these are the acrylic shapes. They come from Corbett Creations, and again, they were part of my Kidaholic kit. I love them. This one, these are really cute. These colours, they've come in a variety of colours. This month, I mean, we don't always get acrylic shapes, but yeah, and they're gorgeous. They're so cute. So that one's a pink, a purple, and a like aqua colour, and they fit perfectly with the colours in the photos, I thought. Sleepy eyes in this one. She's actually asleep here in the room behind me, and she's having a late afternoon nap before her mama comes to pick her up. She was being a bit cranky. So I have my niece during the week because I do daycare at home, and yeah, and so she's one of my children that I have while her mama and dad are off at work as well. And yes, so I get to spend some extra auntie time with her. So yes, these photos weren't taken by me though. These were taken by her mum from when she was early on. As you can see, she's quite little. She's not that little anymore. She's, as I said, about 8 months old. She's crawling around and just hilarious. So she's a funny kid. She's a gorgeous kid. So just popping some washi there. I think I add 2 strips of washi. Yeah. I just thought it needed something behind the label. Just another pop of colour, I thought, because the label I'm using is white with a pale sort of colour around the edge. But yeah, so then just add some little embellishments in the embellishments. Maybe I need another cup of coffee. No, because then I'll never sleep. Look at her. Isn't she just gorgeous? I haven't done much on her album of late, and while I had my scrap day on Sunday for a bit, I thought I'm going to work on some layouts. I did this one. I think I only did one more. You always think you're going to get so much done when you sit down and plan to have a scrap session, but it just never happens, does it? You know, it'd be great if you could just shut the world and everything out and just scrap and, you know, pump out some layouts. But for me anyway, I mean, it doesn't take me long to do a layout sometimes, but yeah, just, don't know. So again, being that this is very photo heavy, and I don't want to take away from the photos, this spread has little embellishments. It was also why with the 3x4 filler cards, I wanted them to be a bit sort of bright and, you know, have a bit of interest on them, like with their words or pictures and things, just because I knew once I'd cut everything and put it into its pockets to start, it wasn't going to be very much embellished, either because, you know, her face takes up the whole photo, or I just don't want to take away from the point that, you know, the focal points that are the photos. Being this layout is about the many faces of Thea. So this one, again, I think I've used, I think these are all, some of these last, yeah, so those bits on the side there actually are from the blush collection, or the kit that came last month in November. Had the blush collection as well as some of those printables as well that you'll see. So that might be where some of those things on this photo and the next photo come from. I'm squeezing the last bit of glue out of this Tombow bottle. I'm actually wondering whether or not, and I mean to have a look to see if I can fill it just with normal glue, but I don't know how that would work, if it would work even. So we shall see. I just like the fine point at the end when you've got really tiny little word stickers like that you want to stick down. Yeah, it works great that way, and sequins and, you know, those little embellishment pieces that we add. Like this little wood veneer, I think it is. A wood veneer heart. So tiny. Now I think there is an enamel dot. Yeah, I add a little enamel dot to, yeah, the top and the bottom. And that's sort of my 3 there. I'm getting good at remembering to show you up close of the photos of each piece that I do. So yay. And this is the last photo in this spread. So I will be finished up shortly, and there'll be some, I think I've got close-up photos of this layout. I think I took some. Hang on, let me have a look. Yes, I think I did. At the end. So as I always say, please remember to like, and if you're not subscribed, get in and subscribe. As I said, I do try and regularly post videos a couple of times a week with some bonuses here and there. I need to do an art journal page. I keep saying that. I have the perfect one planned, and I actually have something I want to print. I might just print on my normal printer. That might work. To do an art journal page. So I might try and pop one of those up soon. But yeah, subscribe away so that way you can see all of my scrappiness that goes on. And yeah, remember to give me a thumbs up. That way I know you are liking what you are seeing. And if you've got any questions or just want to leave a nice comment, by all means, I always read my comments. And sometimes I may not always reply, but I will always give it a thumbs up. As long as it's nice, of course. But yeah, so as I said, I hope you enjoyed this video and my spread here of my gorgeous little niece. Here are some close-ups. And I will be back very soon. I might try and pop up a bonus art journal page if I get it done. So this video will go up Friday. I have my design team one for Scrapping Good Times coming on Wednesday, so I might try and pop an art journal one up as well. Somewhere in between there, I've got to get it done. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it, and I will see you in the next video. Thanks, guys. Bye.